now this is like tips for if they like reject you and you want to apply with them again. So hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, I know I've been on for so long, but I thought the next video I'm making would be me coming on here with a testimony, telling you guys that I finally got the job. I'm earning in dollars. It's remote. Da 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 da. Well, delusional. But I'm back again with another job, and I thought this one was worth sharing with others. Maybe you can get luckier than me, I don't know. So if you don't want to stick around until the end of my video, the name of the company is called JobDuck. All right, so I heard about this company from a lady on TikTok, and then upon doing further research, there's like more information about them. Other people are doing videos about them here on YouTube and on other platforms as well. So if you want to dive deeper into what they're about, you can check it out after this one, or now, I don't know. So they hire 6 countries. I don't know about the other countries. It's like all these other countries, and then in South Africa. Apparently they were not hiring from South Africa for a while. Now they are back and they're hiring. So this video is specifically for people in South Africa if you want to apply for this particular job. All right, so I'm gonna tell you about my experience with them from beginning until now. So I heard about it from in January, and I went right there and I started applying. And the thing with these people, they need you to pay attention to detail. They're not playing about that. All right, so there's like somewhere there on your applications, they tell you, please send in one application, and if the recruiting team sees that you are best fit for other roles, they will talk to you about it. I didn't see that, so in January I applied for 2 positions. So on the TikTok video, the lady was talking about a legal assistant position. So I went there, I applied for that one, and I also applied for another one called the business processing analyst. So the application process is a little bit extensive. It's quite long. All right, so they need you to write an essay, 300 to 500 page essay about, for me it was about why should we hire from your country. They also need you to make a video about why you think you're incredible for this role. They need you to write an English test. It's not that hard. Like, there are different sets of tests. Another one is like 50 minutes, another one is like 50 minutes. So different tests for different positions. All right, and what else? And you need to pay attention to detail, because there is like where they tell you, please, on your CV, please do not put your personal information on the CV. Don't put your email, don't put your phone number, don't put your address, don't put anything, don't put your social media links, don't put anything on your CV. And I think that's how they filter out the applications. If you don't read the whole thing and you just take your old generic CV, they're gonna just say you're out. So please don't put anything on your CV. Just put your name and your experience, your education and stuff. Don't put anything personal in there, because I did make that mistake as well. Oh, and they also need you to do a voice recording. They need a lot of things. So you have to bear with them to bear with yourself, if that makes sense. Oh, and another thing is that when you are applying, you're going to have to manually type the things. They need the resume, right? You're going to plug in the resume on the application, and they also need you to say to write things, because they'll ask you, write about your previous job work experience. like, what was your role? You write the role. When did you work there? From this to this. And then they'll say, explain what you were doing there. Like, guys, please, the CV's there. It's there, but what can you say? So we just fill it in and stuff. So I applied for the legal assistant and the business process analyst. So I think because for the legal assistant, they needed the essay and the English test, the 15-minute English test. And I've been applying for jobs for so long. All right, I've been applying for jobs, and I've done the English test before. So what I did, my mistake, what I did was to go to my emails and search the results for an English test. So I did that. I took it and I plugged it in there. My mistake, big mistake there, because I think they changed the way they do the tests now, So for the business processing analyst job, I did not have the test, the results for a 50-minute test, so I had to do it. I think that is why they actually took me there. I think I got 60 something for the 50-minute and 80 something for the 50-minute test. All right, so the following day I applied for 2 jobs on the same day, and then the following day they tell me, we would like to have an interview with you. Please select a slot that will be best suitable for you. And then the slot that was best suitable for me was 2 weeks later. There were no slots anymore. It was just for like 2 weeks later. So that was the longest 2 weeks of my life, because I had to do research about this job. First of all, I don't know what, I've never heard about business process analyst position. I don't know what they do, so I had to research what it is about. I had to like dive deep into that. All right, so I did that, and then 2 weeks came, and everything that could go wrong everything that could go wrong with the interview went wrong. Everything that could go wrong with that interview went wrong. All right, because I chose a slot for 8:30 p.m. and for them I think it was 3:30 p.m. Yeah, so the time difference, I think it was like 7-hour time difference. So surprise, surprise, load shedding. So I do have the app that checks the schedule, like when is load shedding gonna hit. So I knew, but then 2 weeks, when I was when I was choosing the date, I didn't know if there was gonna be load shedding. So towards the date, I saw that, damn, there's gonna be load shedding on the day. So I made sure that I put data inside my telecom router, and yeah, thanks a lot, Telcom, because when there's load shedding, that thing does not connect. I was so stressed out. I was sweating. Actually, look at this video. I'm waiting to do this interview. We start in 30 minutes, but they say they advise you to join 15 minutes before time. So I am 15 minutes before joining. And let me tell you, anything at all that you can think of that could go wrong went wrong. Load shedding. There's no electricity, but then I already have the light. I charged my laptop. Connection. All of my connection just decided to say, we are not connecting with you today. I wanted to die when the telecom router decided to say, no, I'm not connecting with you today. So right now I'm hotspotting from my phone. So I'm just hoping, like, I've never done this before. I've never hotspotted such important things before. So I'm hoping that nothing goes wrong, that it beggars Alice for this hour. Okay, so what happened was they said they would get back to me after 10 days. 10 days went by and they did not get back to me, so I sent them an email saying I attended an interview with you guys and you said you would get back to me after 10 days. I just wanted to inquire about my application, like how is it going. They told me, yes, we understand that we having delays and everything. And like 2 days later they sent me an email saying I should do what is this, they gave me a task to do about the business processing analyst stuff. I even forgot the questions because that was not my cup of tea, right? But I did my research and I gave it the best of my ability, all right? And they told me that they would get back to me after 5 days. 5 days went by. I emailed them again. I was like, I did this assessment and you said you would get back to me in 5 days, and I haven't heard anything. So they said, yes, we are still looking at everybody else's stuff. We will get back to everybody. So they got back to me after like a day or two, and they told me that no, we are not moving forward with your application. Ouch. Thanks a lot. So now apparently you cannot, if you go to the interview stage of this applications with them, you cannot apply again because they're just going to put your application as, like, they're just gonna say you have applied before but then you got rejected. Like, your applications are just gonna be automatically rejected. So what they need you to do is to apply using a different email. I have 3 personal emails. I have my Gmail that I use a lot, I have Yahoo, and I also have iCloud, right? So the first one I applied with my Gmail, obviously, and the second application I was like, let me send with my iCloud account. So that's if now this is like tips for if they like reject you and you want to apply with them again. So I applied with my iCloud. My mistake was that I just changed my email, but I didn't change everything else. So they were able to detect that this information is for this person. Everything is the same. So they merged my email. So what actually happened is that they kicked off my Gmail from their my Gmail profile. What am I saying? On my profile, they kicked off, they took out my Gmail and they have my iCloud. They said, like, we noticed you changed your email and stuff, but that was it. So I was like, oh, that's how you play the game. Okay. So I went to my Yahoo email. I created everything new. I have 2 names, right? So the other application, I used a different name. So for this other application, I used a different name. They're both my names, but I used a different name, with a different email, like different address, for because on the profile they actually need the physical address, just that on your CV they don't want the physical address. So because they need a lot of things like the video, the voice recording, the video, the essay and stuff, so you have to be careful not to put the name that you're used to putting on your things, right? Just be sure to not do that. All right, so I did that for the Yahoo email, and they actually got back to me. They were like, please send us this time I'm applying for executive assistant role. They said, what's this? Please send us. They sent me a link, and they want to see my computer specifications, like it's like a software that just checks everything on your computer, and they want to see if your computer is good, I think. So I downloaded that thing, took a screenshot, and sent it back to them. I've been waiting to hear back from them, but I think it's positive. I don't know. And then if I upload this video before knowing and they tell me something, I will definitely come and make another video. So if you want to give it a try with JobDuck, please give it a try. They don't discriminate except for the countries. If you're South African and you send them everything that they want, they are definitely gonna get back to you and maybe give you an interview, you know. So yeah, just make your CV stand out and send it through. Thank you. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.